Well, let's start first by condemning what happened on August 10 and the preceding incident that will happen, and also send out condolences to the families them for the one who lost their lives, the police officers and the civilians them as well. And I foresee what happened. We all take responsibility for it. The government, the opposition, the security sector, the media, CSOs, the traditional and religious leaders, and the Sierra Leoneans in the diaspora as well. We all responsible and we will take the blame. And as soon as so back, we all get to move forward and for resolve the issue and ensure that we get a nation more stable. If we get a correctional center, will be like Freetown. And we don't recommend we always spend some time there. Some form of mindset rehabilitation before they release back to society and to communities there. But since we not get that one day, and I'm out for tell the President thank you for this kind of engagement. We also will serve that kind of purpose day. But this is very good. The way the President talk, when I was under, he talked from my heart. And this is the kind of conversation that we want for the reformer. The correctional center, not too crazy. And so the President talk on something very important. He does talk in passing, but in because we're all important here. And the politics that we all know. Too much politics, sadly. And we need for pipe down. The politics they don't divide we across the middle. They don't divide every sector. No sector no dey. All sides. And they divert and distract the government to focus on the new direction when they promise Sierra Leoneans. The too much politics also, they promote hate and hypocrisy among Sierra Leoneans. And also they undermine patriotism and nationalism and peace, and of course national cohesion. With too much politics back, it don't erode all we core values that we get as a nation. Labor and expect, you know the again. Dignity in labor, you know the excellence, dedication, integrity and trust, all the values and they lost because of politics. And so I agree with the President on that. Say we need to pipe down this politics. As long as we put politics aside, we don't want Sierra Leone, we don't want people, and we go for focus and ensure we do the right things and for our country. I listened to the President when he make his statement, official address to the nation when he returned just after the incident that happened. And me, I personally have been trying to say the President be angry. Always say no, not be angry, respond to the President, but to me be angry. And as a President, you will be the last person who gets anger. If even you won't get angry. No vex. You approach, forbid that, tell the people and say, you understand the problem. Any problem that will get. And that's also thing we want to try to do for addressing the problem there. But that's not good now. The license to take the law into our hands. So we always try and talk, like the President said. We need to talk about the problem here, and we all need to play a role for ensure we contribute to how to solve the problem here. And at the same time, punish the lawbreakers there, following the due process of the law. Because every society is alone, definitely, that's really happening there. So like we say back to you, no we sit down and talk man to man, always, and for day. The President will get space for the day. Every time, regularly, from period to period. And we go there all now, leaders there, and we won't space the work by people look up to me. People know who they control, they look up to me. We also able for influencing people in with the right thinking, the right mindset, and the right approach on how we for hold government to account and how we also contribute to the debate that we do on national issues. And that same type of approach that Namido use as President of Large. And I don't achieve so many things under this current government. Because of the approach. When I come and say, no, we not the President where they can begin put press release, or where they can begin challenge government, as government go now, bathroom, I go to press release. Government go there, I put press release. No. I got to engage. We don't engage with the police always a bit free. Now we don't get able to talk to them. Now we work together. The army, as powerful as the army. And no one day sit down and talk with the media. Now we don't get able to talk to me. When you go to the office, what's it called? We try and MU with them. Say, this country and all get up. And we all get the role for play. Now democracy. We don't have security. We don't have media. Now we provide the information to the people. So why we not work together? And we all work in the public interest. So once we understand that one day, now we help people do we work. We say, for do now you work. So now we talk. Unlike before. Before any have to press release. Press release is of nothing. I want to say talk no more. If you not engage, and understand what it's on, sit down and talk to person, if you will break them down. If the hardest position you get, it will break them down. So now address the position small. Now, the position needs for change in approach to governance. As a political party or as a opposition group, your responsibility is to provide alternative to the government. You're not shadow government, and you're not government in waiting. So if the government say we can build bridge from here to Lungi, as a politician, what do you expect? What do the people expect from you? If I say, okay, government, this is a good idea, but okay, government say we can build bridge, it costs so and so and so amount, and it will take so many years, so years for doing. As a political party or as a political group, we expect to say, people say, okay, government, this is a good ambition, but you know they will do it from now to 5 years or 10 years, a long-term project. If we build in a government, that's what we do. We go buy ferry first. We go buy 3 ferry, then we can put them for. Is the challenge for travel from here to Lungi and come back, and it will cost less. Those are the kind of alternative ideas and we want to let the position they put together. Not of a global meeting a small groups and begin say the government have the pull on power. The pull on power. That's not the approach. And I also want to talk briefly on the diaspora. Surroundings in diaspora. First, there is a group who run the help salon. When they already send their families there, loved ones them, they cushion the economic effect we will get. But nowadays, most of them, and then they share their insightful videos there, all this there, and then they share them. Because they give limited data, so they share. All man don't focus on the politics and salon. What do they do, Bana? Seriously, what do they do, Bana? They get TV, unregulated TV, online audio, every day they get program. And they talk about things there we know very little about. Who they are, how they get the information. I said, what information you get? So when they contribute for layer bone, then when I come back, please don't believe when I come back. So now we let them that they are asleep there for the rest of their lives. So contribute to the development and the peace and stability of the nation, not undermine them. I don't talk like say the media are the saint. They say the media are a reflection of the society in Saudi. I mean, excuse me, we're not going to be the best people ever in judge me, but tell you how we don't operate and what do they do. I'm not going to talk to one. But I will say, under His Excellency, we don't make great development for the media. To repeat, we will not pay for over 50 years. We don't finally pull them, we don't go more space. Although we don't get the cyber security law, we can begin get back to let them begin review some sections there. Because under the space also, you don't begin to shrink back. And people need to understand what the law they say. The law they come to elections until they change them like the law. And they get provisions there. Well, we all know but plenty of people know better. So if you're going to begin implementing, you could begin all back. They have to put in place. People need to understand what I am. Need for problem, make alliance. The instructions they will feel say, you know, okay, they infringe on rights. For we talk freely, for all government to account in a responsible manner. Let them review them back and make sure say now a law where they can protect the cyberspace, not a law where they can limit the cyberspace for freedom of expression and freedom of other things. So the media said, this is a big problem. We self-divided at the middle. The president, okay, when the president gave speech that day, we got one newspaper they call Night Watch. Before the incident, during the incident, he said, in front page, Adebayo is popular than President Bio. After the president gave speech, the next day, aftermath of August 10, President Bio is in control. So you see how they change, right? See? So we second problem. I don't say as a leader, I try to do my best for solve the problems. But I don't for solve them. It's not possible. I can only do my best. Same way with the president. The problem of Salon, there's so many that no president will solve all the problems. I like onion shells. As you peel one, other one day. As you peel one, other one day. So you can only do your best, and posterity will judge you. So now, so you don't do. And lastly, and finally, Mr. President, Mr. Vice President, I want to talk about to the police, to the Sierra Leone police. We mourn with them, don't lost officers them. We all know the wish for that. We mourn with them and tell them hush for that. But we also want to remind them, say, they're responsible for the safety and security of the civilians, we the population. So they are letting cool heart small and let them make sure, say, they give an account of the civilians who don't die in this program here, that this incident will happen. They give an account of the one they want to arrest and let them make sure, say, they get access to justice. But the one bad, no people, no people. Whatever bad out and bad, no people. Bad news not for trade bad picking. So we call on the president for intervening that area, they no make sure they invest there because the images they wouldn't show so. They show internationally. It's all over. All the credible news outlets there, BBC, Al Jazeera, I'm not getting angry. And now we don't make it see back, we don't make it sure that images the back of extrajudicial killings. They talk about that in the news, BBC, Al Jazeera, they talk about that. Those are not good images for us. Independence, not to be dandy, not to Salon Nandi. We don't pass that stage 20 years ago. Why would we that happening back to me? Then I need the use for evaluate me now. As in the talk about Salon. So definitely next year we will not drop our freedom index, we will not drop our peace index, we will not drop our freedom of the press index. Definitely. I will look for drop because of the incidents that will happen. So we get a bad name, not to the government, not we the people of Salon. I mean, our name is Sierra Leone. When you go out, they are active and say people come out on a IPC come out. They ask you, you're not Sierra Leonean. I did dandy. That's your identity. So, by way of expressing my own concern on behalf of SLAJ, the media, and we don't see the elections to come, the media get a very big role for play, and we want to engage with international partners then for see how the media will be central to make sure we get a free, fair, non-violent, and credible elections. And we hope say government will intervene and see support the media because the media safe. If we not turn attention to her, then go create the war who no ever believe to go up in a saloon. We things they go through. The division, the politics. We see how they cover the events. You see, say one section, they say it's an attack on democracy. But that section, they say this is not bloodbath. Everybody gets angry. Then they show say we divided. You just need for one and to hold the party, you know, so we are divided. But we don't do training then. We don't train, but we put other interests above the public interest. Then they make the whole country in there. You put federalism aside, you put ethics aside, you begin to support more freely, blindly. So it's not a wake up call for we. We will learn lessons from this. And we should say as a nation, we will not keep silent. No, we talk. If we don't talk before, when it's happen, the opposition party don't ever come out and talk, say, we people in a saloon, we support that thing. Not listen to Adebayo. No, I did one. Not listen to the modern way they pass to. Not to true. But then they play with them because it didn't in favor. Because when the government become unpopular, then they get an opportunity to go to the elections and win. That is not right. We all get responsibility for support the government of the day for achieve what they plan for achieve, not for undermine them. When you undermine them, they don't undermine the state because they get the legitimacy. How we left there? Thank you very much.